Sorry. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's put the lemon into the water, shall we? Just sniffing my lemon in the morning. What? You don't sniff your lemons? Make me feel good. Ah, what a smell. Let's put the lemon into the water. Let's get started. Let's start this beautiful day. 90,700 Bitcoin in a beautiful place. Think about where we were just a week ago. My goodness. Let's get hydrated. I worked out today. Did you work out? I busted my butt, baby. I sweated all over the floor. It's there. Look at that shirt. It's covered. We must hydrate with the H2O, my friends. Everything else is just noise. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lover Show, baby. Let's go start it off Monday. And they false move Monday with the dip and then the rip. I'd rather that than the pump and then the dump. I'll tell you what, the dip before the rip is way better than the dump before the pump. Let's break it down. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. We talking fast tongues here like a radio show host. Okay, it's dozens to donuts. 86,400. 86,400. Is that support? No. No. Everybody here has 86,400 minutes in a day or seconds in a day. What are you going to do with them? The difference between someone who's extremely wealthy and someone who is just not hitting their goals is utilization of time. How are you prioritizing your time, my friends? Are you using it to learn? You know, I saw a young man. Dude buys a drink for $6, right? Why? $6 drink, coffee at the store, but then will not purchase a self-help app or, you know, a quick read app or a new book and says, that's a little steep. $20 is a little steep for a book. They'll pay $20. They'll pay $6 for something they're going to throw away immediately, but they won't pay $20 for something that could change their lives, that could invest in themselves. The best investment you can make in yourself is in yourself. The best investment you can make is in yourself. I firmly believe that. Today we bounced off the 200 MA on the 45-minute time frame. It saved us. I showed my trading goal. I said the 45 is keeping us cool as a cucumber here, and it wants to rip now to the upside. I'm still in a long. I have never gotten out of that long that I've been talking about for days now. 2,000 for 8,000, 3,000 for 10. Let's go, baby. I've got it open on weeks. I got it open on Mexi. I'm not stopping, and I'm going to show you the long in a little while just in case. But invest in yourself. I teach a class the last Saturday of every single month, $150. Jump on in today. Sign up today. I'm telling you right now, if you invest that $150 in yourself, it is the best investment you could make. Investing in yourself is the greatest investment you could make. I know people that will throw away money on a coat, a pair of pants, things that will disappear, but they will not invest in themselves. It doesn't make any sense. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. I invested in myself. That's how I got here. If you're like, I deserve more money, the market should give me more. The market gives people what they bring to the market. You know, Jim Rohn taught me this, and he said, man, if you want more money, you need to bring more value to the market. How many lives do you touch a day? How many people's lives do you change? The internet is a way to change many people's lives. Right now, I could change many lives in one word. You can too. But you got to start somewhere. You know, people say, I want to write a book. You know, say, I'm thinking of writing a book. Thinking of writing a book is not writing. Only writing is writing. Write 15 pages a day. Next thing you know, in 10 days, you have 150 pages. That's pretty crazy, right? In 30 days, you have a book. Are you kidding me? You have 350 pages. Something to work on. Something to go with. And that starts with 15 pages a day. Success is not made overnight. Success is little behaviors over time. My channel is a growing success right now, going amongst other channels that were bigger than mine. We had channels when I was at 30,000, we're at 60, 70,000. We have ripped past them, just slightly overtaken them now, and they have all this time because of what? Consistency and dedication. All right? Success is what you become when you push every single day, create the habits that form. Let's break down Bitcoin. Let's talk about it like we do every single day. God bless you all for being here. I'm turning this channel into a bit of a motivational channel because you know what? You make far more money in trading when you're motivated, when your mind's right, when you're working out, when the endorphins are running. You're going to be the best trader you've ever been. That's when you can really see the market and really clear your emotions. So this weekly candle is already starting off beautifully, eating the wick from last week's candle. It's a beautiful thing. If we did pull back, you know, talks of pulling back, possibly 618 fib, 0.5 fib, and where these two candles meet, possible pullback to 80K. They had a chance now for days to do that, have not done it, but I'm just being open-minded for everybody. The bearish scenario is we could pull back to 80K. Right now, that's the most bearish scenario. Even right here, we have a support of resistance at 89,006, which seems to be holding up every time we tap on it. All right. So just first thing I want to tell you is it looks pretty good after the weekly close. It was a beautiful weekly close. We did it last night, but we'll do it again for you, those who had missed it. We opened at 80,370. The high was 93,265 and 64 cents. The low was 80,216, and we would close at 89,855 and 99 cents, up $9,485, up 11% on the week. So we are up so much further than we were just 8 or 9 days ago, everybody. Like these are the times of our lives, And this morning, I felt like a silverback gorilla. So I wore the silver and black tie. Silverback, baby. It felt like the alpha in me, you know what I mean? So just so you know why I was wearing the silver and black tie, just in case you wanted to know. Because I felt like an alpha male. Okay. Moving forward. So I like what I'm seeing on the weekly. So far, so good. Nothing to panic about. We could pull back, but I'm not saying we will. Just showing you the possible bearish scenario if that begins to happen. The smaller time frames will convey what's going to happen. We showed you that every time the 3-day candle closed red, we did have a pullback. We fought off that closing. This candle closes on Tuesday night, 1 day and 9 hours. We'll get to that on Tuesday night. Good chance it closes green, and we're continuing further to the upside. It can pull that 21. It's a little far away, but it can pull it further to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here so far. The 3 days a little overbought, but when things are extremely bullish, what you'll do, and I can backtest it for you and show you, the stochastics will reset while price action moves up. Very, very bullish sign for Bitcoin, and it is setting up to have one of those possible moves. We look here in the daily. Had so many chances to dump here. We got bought back up. Dump there, got bought back up. Dump there. Every single time the daily decides to crush it, there tends to be a world of money flowing into Bitcoin. And you have to think about it. Everybody who said they were going to get 75,000, they never got it. There's a bunch of people who have orders down there, and they're wary. Every day, someone pulls an order off of 75 and just throws a little bit into Bitcoin because they're like, you know what? I may never get my order. Or they raise it up. They go, you know what? I'll put it to 80 because that's more realistic. Every day Bitcoin stays higher is another day someone pulls that liquidity from a lower area because they can't handle it anymore. You have to understand it's the other way around. Is in a bear market, everyone's selling off. Here, everyone is freaking in. They're not freaking out. They're freaking in. You get it? Yes. That's a new term in Bitcoin. Are you freaking in? Because people are freaking out. Okay? When you freak out, you jump out of something, right? You jump out of the way, you get out. You freak out because it's scary. But people are freaking into Bitcoin. They're so afraid of all the other assets going down the tubes against Bitcoin, they're freaking in. All right? Another thing is usually when I make my downward wedge, we make it like this. I'm just going by like some spatial ideas here. It's very rare that the falling wedge is this wide from the base. I've just never seen that. It's very rare. Which tells me that there's a chance we lost that ability to go further to the downside so hard. And, now we got a pretty nice resistance there at 89,600. I mean, if this daily candle closes above where this one. So today we don't need much, really. We just want to see the daily candle close right here above 89,006, 89.8 we'll call it. As long as we get that, we're okay. So I'm just going to be very simple-minded today on this crazy Monday. And in 10 hours, it's 10:19 at 8 p.m. tonight. I would love to see a daily close above 89,800. All right, that's it. One step, one day, one candle at a time. The 12-hour, the 22, they all look great. They reset on the stochastics while going sideways. If the bears had so much control, they would have been able to dump the price. Where were the bears? Where were they? They just didn't seem to be able to show up. Again, I don't want to tease them and have them come at me hard. But, and then the 4-hour, which has been playing games. So here we go. And, I'm just sticking to this here, right? I mean, 1, 2, this could have, again, defying bearish patterns is bullish. To me, that was a head and shoulder pattern, but you ripped to the upside. How many people put stops right here? And there's still probably a bunch of stops up here believing that we're going to dump. I mute my coughs. You don't want to hear me coughing all over you. Apologize for that. You didn't hear it, but, I didn't mean to cut you off from the realness, So anyway, we take a look here at the 4-hour, and, I don't love the Stokes, how they're kind of turning, but they're going up and down. They're meandering. And it could go either way here, and we could easily drop to the downside. The one thing I have talked about is how far we are from the 200-day on the 4-hour time frame. That gives me a little bit of concern. I would have to go all the way back to the biggest pumps we've ever had for Bitcoin. But you can see, I mean, there we could be there and then ready for our bigger pump, though. But it looks more like we're right here. And even there, we were far away. We continued the move. So it tells me not to stress too much. And then my go-to is the 1 hour. I really like the 1 hour. I use it a lot. And whenever the moving averages are this tight on the 1 hour time frame in an uptrend, like we were in a beautiful uptrend here, we came up, the moving averages got really tight on the 1 hour, boom, to the upside. Then we had the fallback, but the moving averages got tight, we boomed, got above the 200. Moving average got tight there. And here we are again with tight moving averages inside what looks to me, that's a bull pennant for Bitcoin. I'm bullish. You know, the entry, so I'm giving you a long right now. So there's a few longs. The very small, humble long, it's still like 100,007. All right. We'll shrink it even a little bit. So this is the smallest long that I see here. The entry would be right now. You do whatever makes you happy, but I see the entry right now. I'm giving a live trade right now. People don't even realize. It would have to be a 2-to-1 risk reward rate, 2.5 though. I wouldn't get to my 3-to-1. You know, we'd have to extend that to get to 3-to-1. But that's a trade right there with a stop below, you know, about 87,200, 87,214. And it could go a little lower. Okay. You could raise the target and it gives you about a 3-to-1 if you get to a 101, right? For me, I go for the gusto and I've extended my target like this. This is the trade I'm taking. And we're going to like $105,000 and we make it a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. Even down there, put the stop loss, you know, further than that wick if we can, in case they try to do something funny on a double bottom, we still stay in. So this is my trade. Stop loss below 86,000. I'd even be able to, push it down a little bit, like 80, exactly, 85,840. And we're going all the way up to $105,000. That's the trade, and I'm sticking to it. And the cool thing is, if we lose the 200 MA on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour, we'll come down. Maybe we double bottom, but then we'll bearishly retest. Gee. So there'll be caution to the, you know, I'll be stressed if we, you know, not stressed, but I'll know that I might have to cut the trade off if we lose the 200 MA here. All right. I like this trade. This trade could be made anywhere. All right. But I personally like to make it here on weeks. Weeks is a beautiful place to trade. Love what they're doing here on weeks. And you can see I have the trade here. My stop loss right down there at 85,400. And my take profit right there at about 106,481. There's the trade. I've been in it since about here. They've almost kicked me out numerous times. I've ripped up many times. I've been in the money. I've been down. I'm basically back at break even here. And they've been doing everything they can to give me a bit of a heart attack here for the last few days. But I've been staying strong, hanging with my kids. You know what I mean? When I can on the weekends, staying calm, hanging with the wife, just remaining calm. All right? Because that's all you can do. Get emotionless and plan for the future. If you get caught up in the day-to-day emotions, they'll kick you out of some of those beautiful things. HBAR with that big news, getting on a satellite, working with Cardano. That's good for Cardano too as well. And you can see HBAR, Ohm, XTZ, Theta, GOAT finally taking a bit of a pullback. XLM moving with XRP. ALIZ, one of the favorite D pins. And Kaspa coming back strong yesterday with a big move to the upside. Those were the big winners yesterday in the market. We gave you that Kaspa call, Kaspa moving. And Render, one of the bigger gainers yesterday. And I put 100 grand in Render. Render holding strong against Bitcoin. And, you know, you can see that the memes took a little bit of a hit yesterday. A little bit of a hit as Floki down 4%, Mog down 7.5%, but PNUT holding a 3.7 in the last hour. XTZ, an oldie but goodie, up a little bit. Kaspa still up a little bit. TIA, and we're going to have some fun with these altcoins. You can kind of see what's happening here already with the altcoins. I'm going to show you some deep insight that you should have learned from watching my macro technical analysis video. That video will blow your mind. All right. I put it out every single week on Friday. It takes me a few hours to make that video. I have to prepare, get it ready. All right. Check out this video, please. It'll blow your mind. It's still relevant. It still has a lot of good information despite what's happened throughout the weekend. Key levels and ideas to watch. All right. Watch this Cardano video. Put you really step up to what's happening in Cardano. And then the week, what happened throughout the week, and see all the awesome outfits that we wore. It was amazing, right? We blew the water out with all the different awesome designs, and it was fun. We had a good time. So could Bitcoin dump to the downside? It very well could be. Could this be what's called a bull trap? It very well may be. You never know. They've been toying with this. It is false move Monday. I told you, I just want to see where we close on Monday. I don't normally live trade on Monday unless I see something that really, really grabs me and gets me going. I'm in a live trade right now, also on MEXC. Right there, it's down 12 bucks. It's a $53,000 trade, $2,100 in at 25x leverage. Same thing I hear. We get stopped out at 86, or we go all the way to $105,000. All right. So there we have it. I could slip back into possibly the Coin M, which I usually go the opposite. But I could possibly use Coin M if we're going to do a little scalp somewhere. 1 hour looks good to me. Oversold in the stochastics. Keeping a higher low. Not bad. If I do scalp, I scalp the 1 minute time frame. But I don't love Mondays. I stay away from Mondays when I start trading heavily Monday night at about 6 to 7 o'clock. Just the one day that I'm like, not my favorite day. I may DCA into an altcoin. I may grab something. And again, made some big moves back into the. I'll go over. I'm going to make a video about what I did last night, because I did get back into those positions. Wouldn't you want to know if you're in the trading group? If you're not in the trading group, you probably would want to know. But again, that's for the people that really get it in. 52 bucks already. The trade's starting to move a little bit here to the upside. It was down, I think, about 500. It was up $2,000 last night as I was asleep at 3 in the morning. So, this, when you go for the big gusto, you can be up, you can be down 700, up 2,000. It plays with your mind, Shout out to anyone that wants to join. If you want to trade, even just DCAing in spot, spot is 0%. Maker, 0%. You charge no fees here, both MEXC and weeks. No fees. It's the best place to be to DCA into your spot bags. It's where I buy all my spot, weeks, and MEXC. Why not? Why would you pay high fees? Just wouldn't make any sense. All right. And we see some big moves coming for some coins. Render holding it down. Near Ondo finally making that huge move. Altcoins really took a move to the upside. Bonk hit all-time highs this weekend. It did, baby. It did. Shout out to all the bonk holders in massive gains. Remember when we first started looking at bonk and trading bonk? So look, there's a bit of a half of an invert. It's almost like a shoulder ahead on a right shoulder. You're above the 200 MA. Is the 5 minute 200? Yeah, so my go-to trade is when lately this has been an awesome trade. Look, shoulder, head, bit of a right shoulder, almost complex with the dual right shoulders there. So this would be it. I'd just be in and out on this. I'd go for the target. I don't know if I'd get there. I just go for high stochastics. This would be an in and out trade. Sorry, I'm super exposed in my other big trades, right? So my take profit would be what? 93,537. I probably won't get that high, but I would like to. Stop would have to be at like 90,410, using 90,005 as that psychological support or resistance. And for the margin, let's see here. I got to do the math now. Bitcoin at 90,007. I'll round to 90,700, right? Inside risk 0.123183. So yeah, that's not going to work, right? 16 bucks. That doesn't make sense though. $90,410 long. Oh yeah, I bet the price isn't right. Yeah, there we go. It's just strange though. Why is it like not giving me? Is it my overexposed already? But it'll only give me 6% for 40%. I'm confused. Yeah, there we go. 100%. See, I would like said max. I don't know what was that all about. Still lightweight trades, you know what I mean? Like they're not letting me open up a big boy trade, even though you have. I'm confused there. Want less leverage? Is it because you're using too much leverage on the other end? See, we're about to move on the 5-minute time frame. I like the trade. I'm about to just make a scalp trade on that. I just want to make sure it's right. That's why I never use this one. I use this one for big trades. But even say I was going to make a huge trade right now and I wanted to go all in. All I could risk is 0.1 for 0.06. No. Doesn't make any sense. Can you only use so much of their money? Look, I'm up $220 of the trade already. Starting to move. Finally getting some traction here to the upside for Bitcoin. Not really worth, you know, oh, $200, but you know, something's not right. 93,537, 90,000 is the stop loss. It's a 10-to-1 risk reward ratio. I guess your risk 0.1 for 0.06. I don't get it. It's like a nothing burger, right? Interesting. Sorry. I mean, it's $16,000 trade. Yeah, it's a huge trade. I wasn't like looking at it properly. Hold on. 0.01. 0.1 is $6,000. $8,000. That's $800. It's 800 for like, yeah. I'm just weird. I don't understand how I can't lose that much money. See, it already, I'm confused right now. Something's not right. Sorry. Anyway, I know it's correct. It just is what it is. It just doesn't make any sense right now. Hold on. I'm about to flash close it because I want to make sure the risk is correct. So if I go down, yeah, that doesn't make sense. If we go down all the way, yeah, we're pretty close. We go down to 90,004, I lose $800. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we go all the way up, I make 8,000. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because I'm close to the bone, but right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Trades up $90. We'll see how it flies. All right. Worst comes to worst, we break even or something. I don't know. Big trade though. We'll see. We'll see how it flies. 2 Bitcoin trade, 50,000. So we're stacking it now. Bitcoin ripping to the upside, up $200. Might even just take that scalp off the table, make $200 in a minute, in 2 minutes. Didn't even plan on it. We'll let that cook for a second. Get to 91,000 here. See if we can start ripping. This trade I would take down. This was just a scalp. I was just scalping to see I can make a day trade. You see? This is just a day trade. This one on top. I keep the big one open. This is my day trade. Nice 500 on the day if I take them both. There we go. Booming to the upside there. Nice 330 on the trade. I'm going to move that stop loss now, and I'll show you how we do this. Well, this is a day trade, so I'm just trying to make 500 a day. That's my goal. So this would almost get me there pretty fast, and I wouldn't have to be in the market too long. So I'm moving that stop loss so I can basically take 250 off and get half of my goal of the day. I'm the opportunity, not the market, so I want to keep ripping here. 421, I'll take it. 455, I'm about to hit my daily profit. 456, 447, confirm. I'm very close to my daily profit for the day. I'm super excited now. We're ripping. We are ripping. We are ripping 91,000. And again, this is just a smaller trade so I can make my daily gains. Up 466 now on the trade. Here we go. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving. Don't fail me now, baby. Don't fail me now. I'm going to squeeze a little more out and get greedy. Get greedy about taking profits, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Look at that rip. Give me my 500 for the day. This thing is flying. Give me my money, baby. Give me my money. And now I got it locked in. Boom. That trade got taken out. I don't even know what happened, but we made gains. Woo. Bang! And that's what I'm trying to do on a daily basis here. Shout out to everybody here on the live, making gains on the live stream. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Now we're getting a little too far away from the 21-day moving average. You know that is a short squeeze. Let's take a look at your beautiful book map here. And again, Sammy shows a short squeeze on the channel, shows how we take advantage using the 200 MA on the 5-minute time frame for entry and just absolutely nailing it to the upside, putting in massive amounts in that trade and showing you exactly how we do it. Looks like we're going to continue up to 92,480 And I could have kept that trade rocking, man. Woof. Woof. That thing is flying to the upside. I locked in profit, though. It's about me, not about the market. Remember that. It's about you. You're the opportunity. Bang, bang, bang. Anyone just make massive gains with the lifer? Who made gains with the lifer? Every single time I step up, the gains are dripping off me, baby. I can't stop. Woo. Rolex is falling off of me all over the place. 500 here, 1,000 there. Hey, hey. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you don't know what I did, if you don't know how to execute these trades, please, I'm a professionally trained individual, okay? I would get you professionally trained if you want to as well. Join the trading group. If this is not an ad for CryptoLifer.com, I don't know what is. Go to CryptoLifer.com and jump into the trading group today. I give trades like this right before they happen all the time. I see the setup right before it happens. I execute. I tell you right when I sell too. I'm like, I'm out. And I show you how we make massive gains on a daily basis, hitting daily quotas in a couple minutes. I just made $500 in 4 minutes, 5 minutes, what is it, 8 minutes, something like that in total. Join the trading group today. Find out more. If you're still skeptical, go here to the server, which will blow your mind. And go here to the testimonials. And I got stuff to do. I'm not going to waste your time. We're getting back into the charts right now. Trust me, I'm not going to sit here shilling. Read the testimonials. All right. There's so many of them. They go on and on and on from people of all walks of life. If that doesn't get you going, look at all the gains people are making. 900, 62, 800, 900. This guy's just destroying it. And then just people, look at all the gains that we made too in the last few days that just continuously get in. And just the trade I just made live right now. And we do it live. People say, does it work? Does your strategy work? How does it work? And I'm like, I show you how I make gains in front of you on a daily basis, consistently, over and over and over again. Look, that was an inverted head and shoulder. You broke above the 200 MA. Solid move to 91,480 for Bitcoin. I mean, look at the size of that candle. And I just gave you the trade. You can move that stop loss to break even now and see how much you can get out of that trade. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate you for all of you for being here and hanging out with the lifer. That was a riveting move on a Monday, and I didn't even think I was going to trade. I said I don't trade Mondays. Sorry. But it's weird, man. I always say I'm not going to do something. The next thing you know, I'm doing it. And portfolio's up a little bit, 3,000 on the PNL. We'll see what happens on the day. Up 3,400 already. Bouncing back on all those big buys I made. And let's go, baby. Let's go. You know? Maneki moving to the upside. Just an interesting day to be alive, I'll tell you that. An interesting day to be alive. Goldfinch, my baby in RWAs, as far as I'm concerned, they have bottomed. Wow, look at Bitcoin, 91,600 and moving. Trade is up $683 and booming to the upside here, 31% on the trade. Bang, bang, bang. And we got gains falling all over us. We got gains falling all over us. Wow, I'd never even look. That trade just kept ripping. I would be up 1,000 on the other trade too. And the week's trade is ripping. All the trades are going well for us right now to the upside. Shout out to anyone that jumped on in to the lifer sauce. It's gainitis. It is gainitis. I'm getting gainitis. This is getting unsustainably away from the 200 MA, telling me there's going to be probably a pretty nasty crash right back down. But hey, they're going to run it right back up to 92,000. They seem to love this range. And BOOKMAP even said that there was red above us to 92K at the beginning of the day, right? Suggesting we would go further. And BOOKMAP was spot on with that liquidity. And there we have a beautiful short squeeze to the upside. Shout out to anyone that took the trade with me and made gains. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And dear Lord, thank you so much for the gains I made. Let me not ever say the woulda, shoulda, coulda stuff. I'm happy with the 500 that I did make live in front of everybody. I'll never actually go back and say, oh, it could have been this. No, I'm grateful for what I did have because that's what's happened, and I have that gratitude. So, dear Lord, thank you for the win that I just received in front of everybody. Blessings on blessings. And I hope I got to give education to other people that were also able to receive the win. And if that was the case, then my life has served a purpose today. And I've used the years and years of education I had to help others make a gain. So if that's the case, blessings on blessings, dear Lord, and thank you. Thank you. If we all shared our knowledge, our deep knowledge with each other, where would the world truly be? If we all shared our deep knowledge with each other, where would the world truly be? Wow, and I almost want to take this trade up $800 now, ripping to the upside. I mean, just booming. Call it a day here. I'd hit my quota easily on the move. This thing has to come back down to the 21-day moving average. Definitely, that's a short squeeze that just got pummeled to the upside there. Feel like I could re-enter that trade again because we're going to come back to that 21. It just looks so likely. Wow. That's just such a rippage. And here we are. You know where we're going now, right? You know where we're going. The only place we can go. What happened to the 1 second? Like the 1 second should be here, right? Where's my 1 second chart? Someone said, remember that happened to me the other day and they said it's there. You just got to like toggle or something. I feel like that's coming back down. I want to take those gains. I'm taking it. I'm taking that 750 off the table, man. I have the other trade open. I'll let that one cook. I just feel like this is going to come further to the downside here. Back to the 21-day moving average where I could possibly make the same trade again. Let's take a look here on the bigger picture now. And it's all about paying yourself on a daily basis. You just saw me make over $1,000 in a few minutes, you know, less than an hour. And that's just, you know, that's the life of a trader. Never a dull moment in the trading game here. Always time to get it in. Always an opportunity. Today's a beautiful day for opportunity. I hope you are finding opportunity as well as me to the upside. 92,200. Bitcoin just absolutely mooning. Every time I sell, I swear it moves even higher, but I'm happy when I do. Man, but too far away for the 21 to me is just either we're on some type of massive run or we're going to take a nasty dump again back down here to the bottom of the channel whenever you get this far away for the 200. But look at that beautiful inverted head and shoulder to the upside. 92.3 now. And the week straight still ripping at least. Thank the Lord. Got something cooking here. Unbelievable. 92,300 for Bitcoin. So what I saw was two scenarios here that we fell back inside the pattern. We broke out twice. So you have two scenarios. One that you're inside of here, but that doesn't make sense. I've almost never seen that pattern in my life. Like it doesn't do that. Price action doesn't do that. It follows these nice trend lines. So to me, it broke out, broke back. And when they wanted to go lower, but they couldn't because there was too much bullishness. Too many people wanted in for Bitcoin, right? So what I see is you kind of want to see it break this resistance and then come back to the 21. Almost seems like it could get a bigger move here to the upside. But, you know, whenever I sell, it tends to be the high or the local move of the hour or the hour. It tends to come back down. I don't sell the exact top, but usually I sell pretty close. So I would watch your 5-minute time frame for a move back here to the 21-day moving average. You know, see kind of how it survives this pullback because that was a big run and you're away for the 21. It could easily just continue to run, but very rarely does it do that. Very rarely does price continue like this. It will usually come back to the 21-day moving average, make this cup and handle, and then we will blast to the upside. The next big trade looks like a Sammy cup and handy to the upside here for Bitcoin. All right. So I'm loving this. Shout out to anyone that took the trade with the lifer. God bless the lifers. God bless anyone here that made gains on the group. Wow, look at this. Look at this. People bugging. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Walked away a few minutes to make a smoothie and bang. The day traded Doge. Amen. I sold at 92.2. You're a boss. You're a boss. And look, we sold and now it's dumping. I saw a German trader who saw how much volume was in buy. So it should be boss. Yeah. Desire, dedication, discipline, and determination. Lifers go all the way. I don't make $1,500 in an hour in front of everybody. It wasn't something I just started doing immediately. It took me years and years and years and years and years of practice to be able to get to this point in my life, to be able to perform at such a high level of excellence. And it took such discipline. I'm telling you right now, if you want to have the discipline, I can help you. If you want to find the focus, I can help you. If you want focus and discipline, stay around people that are focused and disciplined. That's going to be your key to success. You know, you basically, you know, your net worth is going to be similar to the 5 or 6 people you spend most of your time around because their mindset is going to kind of help mold your mindset. If they're okay with mediocrity, you slowly will be too. Okay? You can't soar like an eagle and hang out with turkeys. There's nothing wrong with being a turkey, but you need wings, right? If you want to fly high. Testimony, I'm in harmony with price action today and sitting in profits. Thanks to the 99. Just join. Be ready to work and practice. Look at Daddy T. He knew exactly where he needed to be. He sat steady. He felt good. Sam, does your training Discord contain education to learn your way? It does. Inside it does. And I even have a course that will blow your mind. That's once a month, the last Saturday of every month. It'll blow your mind. That class will blow your mind. Okay, Mondays, baby, Mondays. And who would have thought? But I just like trading when the 5-minute breaks to 200 MA and getting out when the stochastics are a little, whenever I'm up in front of everybody. That's my impressive move here. I'm not a genius. I'm a simpleton, man. I trade when we cross a yellow line. It's that simple. It is that simple. And I can teach you how to trade that simply too and impress your family and friends with massive gains on a daily basis. And they'll think you're a genius, but you'll just be like, you know what? I just stood on the shoulders of giants. All right. What does that mean? Well, there's people that have already done so many things for you. That's why reading a book is amazing. Reading a book is like sitting with someone that's done so many things more than you and listening the whole time to their story. Letting them teach you their ways, letting them teach you how to do it. Download it, you know what I mean? Fighting every single moment of the day is hard work. Listening to someone who's done it before is genius. You know? Books are genius, man. 15 pages a day is 150 pages in 10 days, and it's about a book a month. And that's 12 books a year. Okay? 12 books a year will make you someone pretty good at your field if you read 12 books a year in your field. So continuously push yourself every single day. I love you all. All right. So now we're seeing Bitcoin pull back. Now it's likely to pull back where? Into the altcoins. And it's altcoin season, baby. And so now that we have Bitcoin kind of locked up, we made a beautiful trade, and we're going to see Bitcoin probably make a pullback somewhere to about 91.5, even to 90,090. We can kind of leave Bitcoin for a second, and I can show you what's likely happening in this market and get you accustomed to where we're going and situated here. So remember, it was all about the total market cap. That thing is breaking out. It's in a beautiful bull pennant. It looks absolutely, ascending triangle, and it looks lovely. It looks lovely. I see the total market cap about to make a massive move here. And the TA told me, Sam, if you don't put your money in now, you probably miss out on some of the biggest gains. And then you'll be sitting there with piles of tether wondering what the heck you were thinking. So Bitcoin broke out, broke down, broke back again. I see it continuing to the upside. In a way, it's a rising wedge. Rising wedges do break down, but when you're parabolic, they will rip. And this will be a parabolic move for the altcoins. Total 3 represents the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's the way you make me feel, Bitcoin, when you're ripping. There's just nothing better than Bitcoin ripping 92,100 for BTC. All right. Can you look at Sol when you get a moment? Did everyone do their $10 Doge trade? You're funny. Can you take a look at the GRT graph? $973 billion coming for these altcoins as they head toward their $1 trillion mark on a massive, massive move. 4 hour looking to explode. 1 hour looking for a massive move here. I see a huge move coming by the end of the day. It looks like altcoins will have made their statement. And it's either inverted head and shoulder, slanted to the upside, shoulder, head, right shoulder, rising wedge, high or lows in a row, tight moving averages, golden cross. I mean, this thing is just ready to moon. I quit my job at Amazon yesterday because of the education found here in 99. Thank you, Sam. Many people have quit their job from joining my 99. And maybe it took 2 years. Maybe it took 3 years. 3 years is $3,000. 2 years is two. I took college courses. One of them was $3,600. And I'm telling you, they did not pay the bills. It was just one college credit. I needed the degree helped. I'm not going to say it didn't, but I needed the whole degree. For under one college credit for $3,000, you could stick with me for 3 years. And you know how long after 3 years, you know how amazing you would be? I just think that's that. And I'm giving it away at this point. There's people that are charging way more than me for the same exact sauce. I'm telling you right now. Wow. And you know what? Bitcoin's getting very bullish again. Very, very bullish. Revisiting the same key areas that we were at before here for Bitcoin. And my, oh my, what a wonderful day. Bitcoin booming to the upside here. Learned so much in 3 weeks for free. Joining the 99 as of Friday. God bless you, my friend. Forward chart, nice triangle about to break up. Yep, college ain't worth it anymore. Everyone is right in the bull run. No. I've been right through, whatever. I'm not even going to hear that. Have you looked at the history of Thanksgiving weekends? It's usually super bearish. I've seen nasty dumps on Thanksgiving weekend. Nasty, nasty dumps for sure. But that doesn't mean anything to me. Your amazing life, your teaching changed so many lives, including mine. God bless you. Shout out to Paulo Carpinello. We love you, Paulo. I can't wait to show you the difference in my P&L calendar from before watching you versus after. See that? People are like, it's changed. I watched you and things changed. So we need the small time frames again. They're ripping us on the 5-second chart here. Let's take a look at what's happening to BTC. And I'm just more relieved. I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into the market publicly in front of my whole trading group. If it tanked, I would, be some people laughing at me. I was like, man, this got to be the play here. Bitcoin looking to rip up to 94. We may go to the all-time high here for BTC. So Goldman Sachs to spin out a crypto platform, of course. They're going to, and you're going to, they're going to buy, they're going to hire someone that's going to make it underneath them and slap their name on it. MicroStrategy buys 4.6 billion of Bitcoin as the price hits new highs. Unbelievable. They bought 51,000 for 4.6 billion at the average price of 88,000 per Bitcoin. I mean, it's a frenzy now to get Bitcoin under 100K. And they're scaring people. They're scaring corporate America. What a move here for Bitcoin. 92,461 for BTC. Unbelievable move here for Bitcoin. Somewhat unsustainable on the small time frame. We're looking at the 5-second chart as this thing continues to climb out of an ascending triangle that it made here. You think we'd get a pullback because we're just too far away from the 21-day moving average. But wow, look how the 1 minute did pull the 21 with it. Very bullish sign that we could get continuation. 5 minute little far away, but I guess it's just going to continue to run and then it's going to pull back. We already did our top-down analysis, but I kind of want to look at it again here. I got to see Bitcoin in a different light for a split second. Remember, this is the Bybit chart. I gave this trade to everybody. Stop loss can now be moved to break even, and you could go for the ride. It's now clearly broken out. You look for a couple more pushes, then some type of flag here. And that's going to be probably the last entry before we rip up to $100,000, in my humble opinion. Once we break this high, it's a wrap. And we're basically $1,000 away from an all-time high again for Bitcoin. So today may be another ATH for Bitcoin. I would certainly expect it. But right now, I would be, as crazy as we're getting on those smaller time frames. We did break this awesome resistance. That was resistance there. It's nice that we broke through it. I still am wary. You want to wait for that 7 minute to touch that 21-day moving average really before we get our next big move. Wow, unbelievable. I'm excited for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. It's going to let up for these altcoins and give them some runnage. Are we getting the move back up here? So altcoins had a nice little run. Bitcoin dominance dumped, and we talked about that too. Saying, hey, we can come back to the bottom of the pattern, and that would be a nice run for Bitcoin dominance, wouldn't it? But just don't count your altcoins here before they hatch. Your little altcoin chickens before they hatch here, because, Bitcoin's probably going to make a nice bounce here to the upside and take the show. Get to 100K, right? And then when it's at 100K, give back, right? 96, 97 or something, or maybe it goes to 106 and bounces off 100. And this is going to be our little altcoin rally. I don't know if we're going to get the same huge rallies like we got. I feel like it's Bitcoin, altcoins run. Bitcoin, altcoins run. Bitcoin, altcoins run. We eventually will get a bigger run, but the good thing is they're going to keep running up with Bitcoin, just not perfectly every time. The blue chips will more, and small caps will continue to pump. There's a lot of people freaking out now calling for dumps too, so you have a lot of people shorting the market, which is creating a nice upside for the longs. So right now, you're in a good spot because you listen to me, or you listen to my education. And the idea was not to short unless we lost the 1 hour 200 MA. As long as we didn't do that, we're in good shape. Looking like Bitcoin dominance is going to rip from 60 up to 61.75. That's what I see happening for Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at Tether dominance. It was in a nasty head, in a flag head and shoulder that was going to dump to the downside. Let's see if that's starting its progression. Because who wants to be in Tether right now? I wouldn't be. And there's a head and shoulder for Tether. It is starting to break that neckline as suggested. We went over all this for you. We broke down the market in so many intricate and detailed ways, from Bitcoin dominance to total 3 to Tether dominance. It's showing you how money is moving through the market and extrapolated through these different assets by looking at on a juxtaposed scale on these grand assets. And you can see, okay, if we're going to lose Bitcoin dominance, then we must be gaining, in altcoins, only if we're also losing in Tether dominance. I could sit here and explain the whole Bitcoin Tether fiasco, Bitcoin dominance and Tether dominance. It's high complex. It takes a couple months to really fully get your handle on it and learn how to trade it right. We know here exactly how to do it. If you're new, you're going to get it. We have so many ways to show you how to make it happen. Congrats to the holders. You made it. I don't know if we made it yet. Let's not count our Satoshis before they hatch, but so far things are going very, very well for the Bitcoin holders. Remember when I bought that Bitcoin at 19,000? Remember when we made it rip? Remember when we went all the way, baby? Day in and day out, no days off here on the live stream. 2,924 people. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. We should have 3,000 likes here on the live, baby. This ain't your average YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody out here. Thank you for the love. We gave you a live trade. We motivated you. We showed you how to get up and go. We got you disciplined. We got you running. We got you feeling good. You're around the most positive, loving people. Love is the strongest frequency in the world. When you live in love, you cannot be denied. I live in love every single day. I help so many people change their lives. They help me change my life. And together, things actually do change. Floki on Coinbase now, that's only going to be big. They're just adding, they're getting retail ready, everybody, for the coins that are going to pump. And the coins we've been in waiting and waiting for. They have 94,800 above us here. It looks like they're going to shred us further to the upside. The whales are starting to build a sell order there at 94.8. That's this red wall that just kind of just started. It just started. Unbelievable. The bot is in action. Everything is happening. And a huge move for Bitcoin to the upside. We called it right there. Inverted head and shoulder. I showed you how to get in. I made a trade in front of you worth 2 Bitcoins. It was so big. $160,000 trade I made in front of you. Scalped Bitcoin for $500 in front of you, like boom. Shakalaka. I mean, we've already ran a clinic today. And it's only 10:58 in the morning. My goodness. My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. So here, similar to Bitcoin dominance, just a smaller version of it, right? And honestly, it looks like this may make a parabolic uptrending flag that's going to continue to rip. And again, I was close. That trade I made was heavy. I was in at 98, and my stop loss was, I would have lost what? Like, I don't know, $1,000 if it went down $400, right? So, the glory goes to those who risk it for the biscuit. It's not easy. All right. But that looks interesting to me right there. Falling wedge. I call these uptrending cup and handles. Previous support becomes resistance. Bit of an SR flip there. Stochastics getting low. MACD showing signs of love. RSI not in the best spot. A little bit of bearish div, but can it get defied? I say the 7-minute needs to come back down. And this is going to make a right shoulder and dump on you, right? I'd like to see it make the right shoulder come back down. Because that would help the 7-minute really make sense. But we are in a pretty bullish sense here, so there's a chance. And BOOKMAP is suggesting 94.8, and this takes you to 94.9. That's the exact measured move. So if we can complete some type of flag and go sideways for the next half an hour, 20 minutes to an hour at the most, chance we do get that bigger move up. And I may have to, get myself back inside of a left trade there. Just wanted to see how big the trade was up right now. Yeah, 44% here on weeks. If you took the trade, 44% gains on weeks, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Right? And we do this every single day. It's pretty crazy. I can't say every single day because some days I'm sure it's just not perfect, the trades. But I mean, I feel like 90% of the days that I'm here, we're giving live trades and we're hitting it. We're hitting it hard. We did it again. What are you waiting for? You know what I mean? What are you waiting for? We did it again. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. But we did it again. What are you waiting for? Weeks, baby, weeks. CryptoLifer.com. I'm amazed by the constant, you know, and honestly, I was never this consistent in my life. So I'm still amazed by the results because I never knew how great the results would be if you could be this consistent. But now I'm seeing it in my own life, in my own form. I'm like, wow, like consistency really breeds a level of results that you just never even thought possible. You know? It's pretty awesome if you think about it. And so what it does is when you see the results, you want to keep being consistent. So I was listening to Jim Rohn today. He said easy habits are easy to live with. Good habits are easy to live with, meaning like once you start doing the right thing, it feels good to do the right thing. Like when you work out every day, 7-8 months go by and you breathe well, you look good, you feel good. I mean, life is easier when you look good, feel good, and breathe good. Agree? 100%. Bad habits make life harder. So bad habits make it harder to live. Easy, you know, good habits make it harder to live, better to live. So like, you just want to go after as many good habits as you can and collect them, create them. And that's formed through discipline. Another thing I thought about is, you know, successful people don't wait to move to feel good. They take action and feel good afterwards. So like I could wake up some days and I don't feel the best in my live stream. I'm like, oh man, like who knows why? Most of the times I feel great, but I'm a human being. There's days I feel up and I don't feel amazing. There's days you're going to feel, but I get up, I do the live stream anyway. I work out anyway. I sweat all over the floor. Halfway through the live, look, I hit a gain right now. The adrenaline made me feel good. I'm not saying today wasn't one of those days for me. I really have been in a pretty good mood all week long. I mean, things have been going great. But I'm just saying there are some days and you know what? But when I take action, something good happens from the action and I feel good. So, you know, everyone else waits to feel good to take action. That's why they never really take action. And it's like, you know, successful people take action and feel good after they took that action. See, the action creates the motivation. You create the motivation in your life. You're not always motivated, but if you keep moving forward, you will become a motivated person. This is the key to success. This is the behavior you're looking for. This is what you want to achieve. A habitual form, you know, and look, that was a short squeeze. As far as I'm concerned, it looks like we're either going to do a flag here or we're going to come harshly back down to that 21-day moving average. 90% of the time, we're going to dump back to that 21. You could even pull a fib here on impulse and see, I mean, you could come back to the 618 at 91.3. Beautiful move at 92,003, and I would love us to stay above it by all means and hold this resistance as support. Chance we can stay above it too. That would be awesome if we can hold above like 92,250. But whenever you gap away for the 21 in such a violent manner, very likely that you come back to the 21. See, they're kind of calling for each other. I don't know exactly how they're going to come back, but usually when you pump really hard, you come back in a more vertical manner. That doesn't mean that's exactly what's going to happen, and we're very bullish right now. So these trades may continue to pump. No guarantees. All right. 92,257 here for Bitcoin. I do see continuation. Make it a habit to push yourself. Do what's needed and necessary. Yes, exactly. I go live every single day of my life. For 1,040 days, if I thought about the next 500 days of going live every day, it would probably give me an anxiety attack, wouldn't it? Even if I thought for the next 2 weeks, you're telling me I don't have one day, not one day off? No matter where I travel, if I thought about that, I would probably get anxiety, but I don't think about that. I think about right now, in the present moment in time, I can handle this stream right now. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow I can handle it too. And I go from there. I don't think too far ahead. I take care of what's in front of me. That is one of the greatest pieces of advice to success I can give you. I know how to be successful. I live a successful life. I'm not trying to BS you, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just someone that can actually say that. So if you listen to me, I truly believe you can gain some success in your life. Success leaves clues. You don't have to do it all alone. Stand on the shoulders of giants. What does that mean? Men have already done it before. They'd have paved the way for you. Pick up for where they left off. Read a book. Go to a mentor. You know, come to this is a mentor session right now. You're at a live mentor session. Good for you. You've already taken one step to change your life. You found this channel and kept coming back. You know, I always say, you know, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Bitcoin coming back down to the 21-day moving average. It looks like the most likely scenario before a bigger move here to the upside. That will be a beautiful cup and handle. And then we can rip. Rip, rip, rip. Finding the way back in is hard. Not always easy. It could be easy as buying the breakout and expecting us to stay away from the pattern. Okay? So here, like, I feel like we broke out twice. They faked us back in, and now we're out. So clear as day, that's what's happening to me, for me. And then beautiful supportive resistance held right there. And we're kind of toying with that idea that it could have. That's too much in a way, though. And we're toying with this idea. So you're looking for, like, I don't know, 5 to 6 candles sideways for the bounce, if we may. So the idea is to really load up on the exact same trade yet again. Stop loss can be kind of in, you know, you can use the pattern now, though. Yeah, 99,900 could be, and that could be a nice little scalp. 2 to 1, though. I'm not loving that, right? You have to be a little too close to price action. So again, I go for the bigger target. Otherwise, the trade is not viable for me. Just to get into the trade, I don't always have to hold the trade the whole way, like 104, 105,000. And there you have it. And then the stop loss, try to drag it as low as we can there. Yeah, 297. So stop loss at 88,349. Now you're getting, you know, you are getting higher up to places where we've tapped before, but you've broken this trend line. See, once you break this trend line, now that's going to be a key area you're going to have to break to get, you know, you have to break that trend line, this trend line, the 30-minute 200 MA, 50-minute 200 MA, and you know, 5-minute 200 MA. All that stuff has to get broken now for the bears to win. So you got to have yourself a little bit of a buffer. You know, 1 hour looks good to me too, like it could continue. We just need to wait for that 5-minute to come back to the 21-day moving average. I've back tested all this stuff. It doesn't mean it happens 100% of the time, but it happens like 97% of the time. So you may every once in a while come to the channel and see the one few times that it doesn't happen, but bang. All right. Yeah. Move it to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Total market cap to me, I don't, you know, you see, he says it broke out. See, I still have it kind of in this rising wedge. That's it, planning to break out. Look at that. Long, entering a long on the bot. The bot's smart. The bot's like, okay, I'm about to get paid to 100K. So Sammy's bot is entering in. I put 100, I'll be honest, I put over a whole Bitcoin in the bot. That's how much I trust it. It's sitting on 100 grand right now, just making trades. Unbelievable what the bot's doing. Tom Crown in the house. God bless Tom Crown. We love you, Tommy. May you have a wonderful day. Life tip, think on any matter only enough to figure out your plan in relation to it, then move on and put it to your mind. We only have a set amount of thoughts in our entire lives. Don't waste them. Amen. I'm doing the trick. You're funny. Casper, please. How do you get that bot? We will put the bot out, but it's not up to me. I'm working with the team. They said we would get out end of November. It looks like now maybe beginning of January. We want it to be perfect. It can do a bunch of things. You do have to have some knowledge. Doesn't happen on its own. Oh yeah, total 3. Tommy said total. Yeah, we looked at total already. I did look at. I don't want to say. Oh yeah, I looked at. Yeah, total. To me, it broke out, but you know, still probably going to come back for a retest there. Just what Bitcoin's doing. Waiting for that breakout. You know, that retest. But yeah, looking beautiful on total. But we did cover that already. Shout out to the channel sponsor, iTrust Capital. Thank you for keeping the lights on. We greatly appreciate that. Buy and sell cryptocurrency, gold and silver with your IRA 365 days a year, 24 hours a day at iTrust Capital. They're also always adding, is it like last week they added SWI, they added ICP, Immutable X, and more. And they're always looking for new coins to add too as well, keeping you in the know. Solana at 241. I mean, I get 100 grand at 109. I made it basically a pretty nice salary already in about a year on that. Unbelievable. SWI doing damage at 375. Chainlink at 1557. The big altcoins really taking this by storm, man. Doge booming, XRP booming, and just Cardano at 75 cents. I'm just super happy. But you can get all these and they'll hold them custody, so you don't have to worry about your seed phrase or what could happen. They have them nice and safe for you at iTrust Capital. And when you're done, they'll actually send you the Bitcoin in kind. You don't have to wait, right? You can have addresses and get your crypto. So that's pretty cool. Decrypted.tax. Best place to do your taxes. Earnestly, my buddy, runs the company. He has a Bored Ape. Dude's in the trading group. He knows more about cryptocurrency than any CPA. He knows the deal. Experts in cryptocurrency and DeFi tax preparation. Check him out at decrypted.tax. There's a major pullback. It will trap a lot of traders. You never know. Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index at 83. We could see it's extreme greed. Every time I have seen it's pretty high, we've pulled back, but we did pull back from 88. Was that enough? You never know. Is Bitcoin making a fake out breakdown to the downside? I firmly believe it's coming back just to the 7-minute 200 MA. We can get rid of that like possible parabolic 1 minute that was there. I didn't make the trade, obviously. Had I, that's when I would have believed in it. You can see we're kind of bouncing off a POC, a point of control. That makes sense there, right? I don't know, the 1 minute flagging out now. When you're this bullish, the 1 minute can get very, very crazy. You almost don't want to keep your hands off of the smaller time frames. 5 minutes slowly getting closer and closer to that 21. And it's doing it with ease. Might not even have to do it. The 1 minute might pump us here. I see a new all-time high coming possibly in the next 10 minutes for Bitcoin. Just so much liquidity entering the market, it can't be handled. Michael Saylor just scared the bejesus out of everyone. He keeps grabbing more than you think you can afford. And every time he buys more, he scares you. Like if you're a corporate guy thinking about putting 10 million in, you're freaking out every time you see him buy billions. You're like, oh man. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Shout out to Burke in the house. GF Burke, love learning. And the Blue Crew. STX done with the daily 2 MA retest. Can we see BOOKMAP again, please? Yes, we may. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. Le BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP still has big liquidity to the upside, taking us to 95,000. Suggesting we are going to get a pretty big move here to the upside. Possible move out this flag. So what you're looking for now, right? Because it's the 1 minute, is does it make a right shoulder? Do we dump back down? Do we reset on smaller time frames? Or do we rip ski all the way to 94.9 where we then get a bigger pullback? I'd watch this flag and I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a bit of a pump here. 5 minute and 7 minute are a little extended though. That's just got me kind of like 15 minute as well, extended away from the 200 as the 21 as well. You get one more pump. So to me, based on the probability, we're likely pulling back. Well, because we're so bullish, there's a chance this just rips. So you have to give it that like, it may just rip type of thing. Okay. So if I look at the perpetual, am I looking for the trade? What trade would I be attempting to nail, you know? Well, this was just strong resistance here. See how we made this beautiful flag last night as if we were gonna rip. I mean, they got everyone going right there. They got everyone to trade that flag bullishly, and then they went and grabbed all that liquidity. Then the inverted head and shoulder showed people wanted to buy more. And now we're revisiting this key area of supportive resistance that's showing signs of a bounce. Like, did it break out or are we in the flag, right? Could be making that right shoulder now and rolling over. More likely, you got to come back down to the 21 on the 5. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. I'm just a guy that takes advantage of these trades as they happen. I saw that 5 minute move before it happened, and then you were maybe able to take advantage of it. I'm good at figuring out what's going to happen before it happens. All right, but it takes me a second. It doesn't mean I know what's going to happen, but I'm good at figuring out right before it happens. You don't have to know where price action is going to go. You just have to know what to do right before it goes there. Pretty like new thing I've been saying that kind of is true. All right, hey Lifer, can you check out Soul? Just got listed on MEXC. You put blue green, you put red green. So I don't know what that is. I'm buying more GFI. It's probably a smart idea, you know. LCS getting ready to rip. Yep. Michael BTC Sailor. I know, right? The guy's going to be the first trillionaire in the world, like multi-trillionaire. It's going to be crazy. So I'm not saying take this trade. I'm watching it. It says we'll come down to the 21 first and touch. We went to 92.8. Now Bitcoin throws around $800. Like it's like whatever's, you know. Worst case scenario, we crash all the way back down to 85,000. Highly unlikely. I think that's a whale that just went on vacation and left a big order there and praying one day it gets filled. Who knows if it really will, right? AEROBUD is crazy right now. Interesting. AEROBUD. That's nuts. AEROBUD? Is that on a DEX? Harambe coming back to support here. And animal memes are hot right now. They are. You can't deny it. And Harambe's back at that 786 Fibonacci level. Previous support is resistance. It's got a trend line forming too that's pretty nice. What if Harambe makes that consolidation and continues to rip here? I'll be honest, of all the meme coins recently, I think Harambe does have what it takes. The more I studied it, the more I thought about it, the more how it can get a cult following. Harambe. This is the gorilla that when the little kid fell in, they had to take him out. And so, you know, for no reason, the kid fell in because he was unwatched and they had to kill the gorilla. It's just a sadder story, but it is a similar story, right? But it's not the same as what happened to PNUT and Fred, you know? So there's no like freedom fighter connection there, you know? There's no like revolution there. It's not the same. It's not like, you know, the people's coin, you know, but it's connected. Cheyenne's also in there, the first horse that they bought. So, you know, just, you know, you got Cheyenne, you got Fred. Just if you want to kind of stay privy to these, you know, 50 million to 500 million, it definitely looks like a good 10x. Looks like a good 10x. Yeah. Somebody says Coinbase just went out of commission. Probably for you, but maybe not for me. Yeah. Maybe you're right, though. I'll check for everybody just so they don't have to freak out. Take a deep breath. I mean, everyone's running to Coinbase to buy. Retail signing up. Another thing is people that don't have your accounts, like get your Weeks account signed up today. I have a link here to Weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait till the last minute because what happens is a lot of these places get bogged down. It takes them a while. You know? Sign up to Weeks today. We have a link right up here. Get it done. Just get these things out of the way so you have your exchanges set for when it's really time to run. You don't want to be one of the last people making an exchange when everyone's running in at the same time and their customer service is bogged down. You don't want that. You want to take advantage of it at the very beginning. Get your ducks in a row, I say. Coinbase is up and running for me swimmingly. Nothing wrong with it. Absolutely lovely. Doing great. Showing where my assets are, showing what's happening. Oh, our servers are busy. We're looking into it. Expect unusual service to return soon. Your funds are safe. So you're spot on. I clicked the button and they said Coinbase is temporarily unavailable. Sad for people who are DCAing. What if you're in the middle of a DCA? I was just about to buy something. What the? You know? Another reason why I don't have one exchange is my only thing. I always have a backup and tether somewhere else where I can access. If I want a DCA, I'll buy it over there and send it over there. Buy it over here and send it over there. You know? No stress. All good. All love. All right, now this portion of the show is where we kind of like we got a good handle on BTC. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, but you know, we have it kind of where we want it. So far, so good. 5-minute flag is, you know, we knew we were going to get a pullback. We were too far from the 21. Unlikely we were going to get a pump. I still gave it an open mind with the 1 minute just in case, because you never know. That could have been the 1% that happens, and I'm open-minded to give you that option. But I also told you that the likelihood was very low. So I told you the probabilities, but I still gave you, you know, what could have possibly happened, right? We drew it out. The Coinbase bull run prevention team. I know, crazy, right? Dude, someone just said something that made me so happy. He said Adam is mooning. Dude, Adam is mooning right now. I love it. And look, Adam is about to pump. So if you're trading and your name is Crypto Billy, is there a Crypto Billy in the supermarket? Is there a Crypto Billy in the supermarket? We have found your child, Adam, in aisle 7. Please come pick him up and take him home. He's ready to pump. He's ready to pump. He's ready to pump. Oh, man. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house, man. Me and Crypto Billy are a little heavy, and Adam together, and we've been beat up a little bit over it. But we're going to win. We're going to win, Crypto Billy. We're going to win this one. We're going to have the last laugh when Adam rips to 50 bucks. All right. I see a move out of Adam right now to $8. Adam, one of the premier coins, about to do damage. And it's a late bloomer. For whatever reason, they suppressed the price. I don't know why. Made me think it was never going to move again. But, you know, have faith. I see Adam going to $8 sooner than later. Amen. Love you, fam. Shout out to, are you an Adam guy too, Tommy? Oh my gosh. Beautiful day to be alive. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. How many people we got here? 3,079 people on the live. You people are out of your minds. Crazy. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for the constant support and love. We're going to get you through. We're going to get into the memes. We're going to get into the hotness. We're going to get into the super chats. Don't get, you know, we know we get crazy at about 11:20. And we're going to go 40 minutes into these memes. And then we're going to jump back into Bitcoin. And we're going to have some fun. We're not going to let you down. I know what you want. And we're going to give you guys exactly what you need. We already made you a gain in the futures. I showed you how we did it. We ran a clinic this morning. Okay? And we're going to be back at it to show you how I deep dive and find these gems. We're going to find some gems together. All right? I know I just blasted your ear. Sorry. I just got to get you moving. Got to get you moving. Got to be unexpected. I can't be the show where you know what's going to happen. Always on your toes, baby. Always on your toes. So look for this to come back down one more time to 607. And then I see Adam just absolutely ripping. I see no reason why Adam doesn't just take off here on the 1 hour time frame to the upside. And we're making our APY though still Crypto Billy, which is 13%. I think that might have paid for the ups and downs. As long as we get back up, that APY is going to be really sweet for us. So I think we're in a really good spot. And opportunity is abound, my friend. May God bless Crypto Billy, man. He's my godfather as far as I'm concerned. I have adopted him as my godfather. He doesn't have a choice. Let's take a look at the super chats coming in on us right now. BASEDAI, remember that puppy? I still have my BASEDAI. I still believe that BASEDAI could do some damage to the upside. Let's take a look at your super chats here and have some fun. Let's take a look at the fan funding. Is the part of the show where we have to take a look at the fan funding and say thank you, because I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. We got Caspa, CLV, Soul, Master, CETUS, BASEDAI, Ohm, Shiba, and GPU. Make sure we're always on live chat. And if you want to join the trading group where I find gems all day long, not just on the live stream, people are telling me, talking to me, it's a hub of information. Go to CryptoLifer.com. We make it simple to easy. Click on it right here. Go to the brand new website we just designed. Subscribe to a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual subscription. I can't wait to see you in there. There's an entire course in there that you can go through, a depository of information, a content directory, a place to post your charts for the first time where people will say, hey, that's a good chart. We'll help you. It's all love all the time. And you could book a meeting, frequently asked questions. Jump on in today at CryptoLifer.com. So 5 minute coming back to the 21. We suggested this was exactly what's going to happen. Spot on, my friends. Spot on. Thought we may held that area. Nope. It makes sense. When you're too far to the 21, you're going to come back to it. I could miss the next pump here, though. It looking like this may be the next move. Just Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, because I find that cup and handle on a daily basis, and we let it rip ski to the upski. I've been hanging out with a lot of Polish people. No, I'm just joking. Shout out to Peter, man. Conrad in the house. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Okay, so can we get a move here to 95,287? That looks like the next possible move. So we get our 95,287 is the target. And actually, let me get out of here and get to my US Tether. I was thrown off this morning too. It would have been not even kept the trades open had I had them done correctly. But whatever, no excuses. We took excuses for making gains, right? Oh, I sold too much. I made too much money today. And the day's not even done yet. Good chance we could make 5 to 7, 10 grand a day. Who knows what could happen today? Today could be one of them big days. Oh man, it's moving on me before I had a chance to grab it. Don't do it to me. 94,616. Stop would have to be at 91,321. 300 for 16. I'm kind of buying the breakout a little hot. Let's think before I jump on it too crazily. Always be patient. Not feeling it on the 1 minute. Looks like it's going to roll over the 1 minute. Good thing I looked at the 1. 1 minute has precaution there. Not going to take the trade just yet. Almost 8 in, but the 1 minute got me not to. 1 minute told me to chill. Don't use your emotions in a green candle. Always relax. Always relax, Sammy. No impulse moves here. There's always a better way in if it's the thought out way. The fast way is never the right way. It's got to be right. It's got to be the right way. Hey. Could be making a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder here, though. Signs of life for Bitcoin. 5 minutes showing like it's going to rip. Cup and handle to the upside. Three for 11. 94,730 for Bitcoin. The 1 minute just playing a little games there at the overbought stochastic. Looks like it's going to make a right shoulder. See this? Look. I see a shoulder, a bit of a head, and a possible right shoulder for a move to the upside here for Bitcoin. Just something that's possible. It's calling my name here. Looks likely too as well. Smelling that bullishness though here for BTC is just... And we're going to get to all your super chats. Just, you know, I want to make sure we kind of get a Bitcoin trade in again in case. I don't want to, I can't miss my own trades. So I trade a little more than I used to on the live stream. Apologize for that. So I don't do as, you know, I will get to all the super chats though. We just do them, towards the end all at once, you know. So I gotta keep this on track and multitask. We got Bookmap up here. It still suggested, you know, the closest red is further to the upside. We're going to 95,000, says Bookmap. Way before we go down to 87 or 85. It says we're going to $95,000 Bitcoin, and those orders will probably disappear. I don't even believe in those orders down there. I can even do 91,102, right? See, it's a 3.76 restored ratio, but for... you got to move up the price, though. Yeah. All the numbers matter there. So 383 for 1218 is my number there. 365 for 1237. I like it. Making it a $3,000 day, right? It's very likely the way the 21's moving and price action's coming back into play. I'm going to make the trade. I like where we're at. We were patient. We waited for the retest. We got back into the perfect place. Let's see if we can rip here. 92,000, and we got in at the low there. We got in at the high. No, 90.63. Okay, I like it. I don't want to get a 92.1 though. And we'll see. I could easily lose through 100. That's okay. I'll still be up 1,200 on the day. You see, so cover. And we got the other trade open on weeks too as well, up 44%. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. It is coming back down, dang, to the bottom of the channel now. Looks like it'll drop fast down to 91,683 possibly too. It could do that. I was at 91,983. No, 92.63. I get it. Okay, yeah. No, no, no. So that's the right shoulder on the 1 minute we want to see it make now. Show us the bullishness. Go for the gusto. Okay, so now BOOKMAP says it's happening no matter what. I'm trusting it on this one. Okay, we got Caspa. Let's take a look at Caspa here. My baby, man, my favorite. 16 Caspa. We said it was about to break out last night. I went over it. I gave you the trade. I talked about it. We went over it. We put it in the trading group. I said Caspa's about to rip no matter what. It's up 11%. Hanging out about 7.5. I see Caspa continuing. Bitcoin rips. This follows Bitcoin. You know how they do. They're both proof of work. They're basically, you know, twinsies. And I see Caspa ripping all the way up to $20 to the you know, and back to an all-time high. Only a matter of time. And Caspa's now previous support is resistance there and doing damage. Look for it to flag one more time, possibly, you know, on the 30-minute, 15-minute time frame, and you could be in the money. We're in the money right now on the Bitcoin trade. Barely. 92,080 up. Now it's slipping. But Caspa looks pretty good to me. I see a continuation move here for Caspa. It's another 24% gains coming. And Caspa's in the money from the original entry. Already starting to move here for Caspa. Beautiful moves. Shout out to you guys. And thank you. And look, we went over Caspa last night. The tight moving. Everything said it was going to move. And so far, it's moving. So Caspa broke out. And we got into Caspa at a penny. You know, below a penny even, we started looking at it. You're up at 16x. The people that have been holding Caspa as long as I have. 92,100. We are in the money now on that trade. We'll see if it's going to hold the money. But so far, we're in the money. You know, that's all. 14 bucks. We'll see what happens. It's a $42,000 trade. 1,700 bucks in it. 25x leverage for Bitcoin. Give us a $3,000 day on the day trade, which would be awesome. You make $3,000 a day, you're going to be doing pretty good with your trading career. All right, moving forward. Let's go and look at CLV. Clover Finance on MEXC. So Clover had a huge pump. Someone asked about it yesterday. All right, what's going to happen, Clover? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It got above the 200 MA, which gave it the pump, but it got way too far away from the 21-day moving average. So it's, you know, a little superficial. So what happens there? You have to kind of shrink down, pull your Fibonacci, look at the key support or resistance levels that matter, maybe on a daily. Something there, something there, something there. I don't know. You know, it looks a little lame. 21-day moving average can come back into price action. I see it pulling back pretty nastily after a huge pump. It's got to come back to the 21, probably to the 786. Everything else looks hot, but this doesn't to me. I see a pullback for this. It ripped 2 days straight. It's, you know, what goes up must come back down. So I see a pullback now. I could be wrong. And maybe it rips with everything else, but I see a pullback for that puppy. Someone asked for red, green on Sol. I don't know what that means. They just put these two like colorful things. I don't know what that means. I guess I didn't find out yet. Right? I hadn't gotten the, you know, let's get 1,000 likes, everybody. We're very close. Very nice of you. Every time you do that, there's karma coming your way. Red, green? I don't know. Also, there's green. Green versus red. And I saw green, just green Sol. I have no idea, just green. It's so crazy. Like, that's all you want to do is get green. That's it. That's it. I don't know what he's talking about. He gave a super chat here for red, green Sol. I don't know. I don't know. Is there a red Sol too? Red the mall? Funny. Let's take a look here at Master. People want to see what's happening to Master. MicroStrategy, really. MSTR. And dang, those miners selling off Bitcoin. That's all they do, I feel like. MicroStrategy is the strongest thing in the game. As Bitcoin pumps, MicroStrategy continues to pump. I mean, if you look at it, the bigger picture, the weekly is getting a little overbought, but, you know, and it ripped out of a flag here. Does suggest you're going to have some type of pullback for Master, but you got to look at it on the daily, and the daily looks hot right now, and it just ripped out. It looks like Bitcoin's going to go on that major tear up to 100K and take Master with it, probably to $555 before the bigger pullback. It does have bearish div. The daily doesn't look amazing, but I mean, in a revolutionary bull run here, and you're holding one of the greatest assets in the world, there's a chance. And I don't want to be up only. You know, maybe we do get a nasty crash. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I'm just going by what I see. Coinbase is back up and running, everybody. Seems okay. The homepage seems okay. Just can't see transactions and assets, right? Your funds are safe, Joe. You know, this thing looks like it may come up and down and go sideways. And it's going to follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes on that run, it's going to go on a run with Bitcoin. And, you know, 92,100. Time will tell. We got all the liquidity above us for BOOKMAP telling us we're going to the upside. New all-time high today looks very, very likely for Bitcoin. 31,064 people, 1,000 likes. Thank you so much for the 1,000 likes. Chat revenue 141. You people are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the super chats. We appreciate you. Check out DGB, somebody said. Mel. Shout out to Melly. We love you, Mel. Thank you, brother. Or I don't know. It could be a woman, but we love you. BARSIK, Hezbollah's cat on soul. Could you look at that one? Know what you think about the price action? We looked at it already, man. Right? I mean, it looked interesting, right? Look at it. It's consolidating. Consolidating nicely. And whenever you see this type of consolidation, usually you do get a bump. So I wouldn't believe... This looks like it can get to that $1 billion market cap. And it's doing its thing. And if you take a fib, which I'll take, you know, right here, look. I take it from that impulse. I mean, you bounce off that 786. You're really close to... You're in the golden pocket. This tells me you're going to pump. Whenever I see an asset in the golden pocket, I get excited no matter what asset it is. I don't care if it's a meme. This thing could pump 192% up to 53 cents. It's sitting here at $187 million market cap. All right. Looks interesting, though. Thank you for that super chat. And we'll kind of head up. Apologize about that. DGB. We'll take a look at DGB, which I have no idea what it is. 92,100 again. Can Bitcoin just get above that level and hold? DigiBuy. This is an old coin from back in the day. It's funny. I remember this coin. Did just get back above the 200 MA on the daily. And it's in the flag of the 4-hour time frame like everything we see. So it's getting the memo. Looks like it wants to pump with everything else. You might just want to give it a little bit of time here for it to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. But I see this pumping. Even though it's an old coin, boring coin, I wouldn't touch it. But DigiBuy. I see DigiBuy going to 1 2/10%. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Okay, we'll take a look at Swell. Someone asked about Swell. 3K people alive. The love with them likes, baby. Let's go. It'll come back to you. Omar Lopez. Amen. Can you look at Swell, brother? Why are people so obsessed with that coin every day? But we'll take a look at it again. Someone, just admit you got into it and you're underwater and you don't know what to do now. It's got to be the case. Someone every day is like, Swell, bro. It's like, why? Like, Swell looks interesting, but it was an airdrop like coin, right? I got into Swell with Egan Layer, and so it's liquid staking. So people probably got some free Swell somehow, some way. It was cool, and then it got sold off. Price got pumped up as people got excited. And again, it's got a good ecosystem. I could see Swell doing numbers. 4 cents could be a great pickup. And if everything goes well with liquid staking, Swell will continue. It's just been kind of, you know, lackluster. Not many people talk about it. It's on some search engines, though. People are looking at it. It's not my cup of tea. That's my only thing. But I do see Swell possibly making a move here. As weird as this is, look for Swell to break above, what, the 15-minute 200 MA? Yeah, watch it on the 15. That's when it has the most information. It's got to break above that 15-minute 200 MA. Once Swell breaks back above 4152, though, resistance, that's a key resistance. It could easily bounce back to 44. and then rip. And you could see swell back to the all-time highs again. I don't see why not. It's not my coin. It's not my trade, though. Okay. Can you do your TAP on PNUT? Yeah, for sure. PNUT was looking interesting at that 173 level. PNUT the square, 167 now. Let's look at it on the daily time frame. It ran up and it suffered some massive wicks. However, it didn't suffer a massive dump. Interesting enough, right? And now it's consolidating pretty nicely. One of the hottest coins in the game. Alex Becker just put like 100 grand in it. It's one of the hottest coins in the game. I think it get to 10 billion. So you're looking at a 5x at least. And it's got the legacy. People love it. You know, they remember what happened to that squirrel and they'll never forget. PNUT the squirrel, man. And, you know, it could go to zero. You never know. Some insiders are dumping on it and then it just doesn't get the love. But, you know, possible 143% gains and then more coming from PNUT. I think PNUT's looking good. The only thing I don't like is kind of a descending triangle, see? Which to me are bearish patterns. So that throws me off a little bit, but I like where it's at. It's consolidating nicely. It's got tight moving averages. Has a lot of the reasonings why I believe it could make numbers, but, you know, no guarantees, right? Seem like we're rolling over here on the 15-minute time frame. On the 5, yeah, 15 minutes also a little too far away from the 21. I may bounce out of my scalp long here just because we're really far away from the 21 on the 15. I didn't realize that, which means we're probably going to take a bigger pullback there. The small time frames have me a little excited on that flag. Just want to cover in case you don't want to be giving back massive gains every day, especially when you're away from the 21-day moving average. Just tells me to be careful. And 91,831, we are getting a bit of a dump here for Bitcoin now. Right when I just said that. Yeah, 891, 820. It seems like the dump is on now. For whatever reason. I don't know. But like I'm looking at this, it looks like we're going to come back down to the 21-day moving average here. I did cut that scalp trade off for $80. It's my style. You do whatever makes you happy. You can't copy anyone's trading style exactly. You can look at a lot of my setups, but you know, no one's going to trade the same. You're not going to be able to pivot like me, move like me, get out like me. And the indications that I see aren't going to have the same implications on you because you haven't seen what I've seen in the market. We've seen different things over and over again, right? Yeah, probably just the servers seem to have gone down. The assets are fine now, though, on Coinbase. Everything seems to be fine. Showing me what you got, what's happening. XRP just doing damage at 113. Chainlink at 15, though. I'm super happy to see that. And Adam up $5,000 today on my return. Thank goodness. You do that 10 times and we're back in action. And I'm staking 99% of the Atom, too. So it's just making that APY. And the payouts are nice. I mean, Atom payouts are great. You can stake your soul too. I mean, you can stake your soul, you can stake your Atom, you can stake your Matic. The Atom stakes up over time. When you put a lot of money in Atom over time, pretty awesome. It's almost like, wow, I'm looking at it now. Every 2 weeks, it's about $80. No, every week it's $80 a week in Atom returns. Dude, Atom is paying me $80 a week to hold it. Are you kidding me? Atom is paying $80 a week to hold it. I'm serious. Look at this. Look, Atom reward 82 on October 16th. Atom reward is 78 on October 13th. Look at my soul rewards and everything, but the Atom is the big bag there. Atom reward 77 October 27th. I mean, Atom is making me dang near $300 a month. Are you kidding me? That's paying a cell phone bill. That's paying a cable bill. I mean, that is paying half of a car payment. That's a big deal. Are you kidding me? And a lot of people aren't taking advantage of this stuff here in cryptocurrency. I'm telling you, this is the time to be alive. DeFi. And I was sitting with the father and son talking about DeFi yesterday, and I was telling them about Atom. I was saying, I make 13% APY. I mean, why not? You know, you park 100 grand in there, you make 13 grand a year. And if Atom goes up by 5x, You know, and half through the year, it's up past that. I mean, you get some bigger wins. So Bitcoin taking a bit of a pullback here. You can see I'm just drawing this flag again. It did have to come all the way. I did front run it. I usually wait to touch the 21. So I broke my rules a little bit there too. So Sammy, you got to stay. And we knew that that was an unsustainable pump that was likely going to come back. If I didn't sell up there, right, we would have come out. Man, it looked like I sold early. People laughed at me. Oh, he sold early. It kept pumping. And now it's lower than I sold. So it's like, then you think, oh, well, maybe not. Depending on the move, right? Or okay. Wow, we got a lot of super chats in here. Please, BASEDAI, is it still one for you? I do like BASEDAI, but it just is like I haven't thought about it in a long time. I'm speculating. I can throw darts at a lot of different things. Sometimes I don't even remember. Book of the week, Undisputed Truth by Mike Tyson. One day, the Book of Wealth author will be Sam Price. Presidential memoirs, perhaps. All glory to God. God bless you, my friend. Shout out to God is Love, 528. Please, BASEDAI, is it still one for you? Front ran the daily Tutoring cross on Caspa, up 2K. Thanks for your teaching. Caspa, look at the moon sooner than later. You got it, V. James. God bless you. Nice move, brother. Can you check the chart for CLV, please? We did that. Thank you for that. And thank you so much for that awesome feedback. I appreciate that. Let's look at our baby BASEDAI. BASEDAI. And BASEDAI would be on Ethereum. All right. $124 million market cap. And this is connected to the Pepe ecosystem. Remember, held its own. People really didn't sell this thing off because they knew the value of it with the brains and the nodes, and it's got fully homomorphic encryption. This is a big deal, man. BASEDAI is going to be one of the bigger movers. It's going to have what a lot of coins need, but they don't even know they need it yet. BASEDAI already has it. We used to sit here and go over the FHE all the time. Fully homomorphic encryption and talking about how you could access the data without giving away the privacy because we need that data. It makes perfect sense to me. BASEDAI has the protocol, has the sauce. We're talking people from Stanford and stuff like that. I mean, pretty interesting. Nice double bottom there, coming for that retest of a Fibonacci support zone off of the 618 Fibonacci resistance. I mean, I like that. I like that. This is hot. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. God bless you. Front ran the daily. God bless you, brother. Thank you. I'm in harmony with price action today and sitting in profits. Thanks to the 99. God bless you, Daddy T, hanging in there, doing damage. Can you check on possible retracement target? Your amazing life, or your teaching changed my life, and so many, including mine. God bless you. We looked at Master. We got to look at GPU and CETUS. Master, GPU, and CETUS. And that one I just said too, Shiba Inu, when you can you take a look at something? So I don't know what that is that he wanted there. So Ohm and CETUS, and then I'll go from there. Bitcoin getting beat to the ground now. I'm happy I jumped out of that long. I would have lost way more money than about 60 to 70 bucks. Let's take a look here at Binance. Or no, CoinEx. Wow, you know, this is providing some type of service and it's ripping. We gave it there. We gave you Ohm at 295. It's at 417 now. I mean, this is just a bull run. You name it, it's going. You know, you put your coffee down, it's gone, right? It's just crazy, right? Like, boom. I mean, it's kind of a double top. So the small time frames will entice you and they'll be bullish, but the bigger time frames will probably get very far away from their moving averages. So like the 4 hour here is really far away. The 8 hour is gapped away from the 21. You're overbought. You know, there's a chance there could be another pump and it could happen. But for me, I mean, I start to back it in here. It's likely that you gotta have some type of pullback. And you pull your fib and just see if we come back to that 618, the 0.5. And sometimes it takes longer than you think too. All right. Wow, mantra to participate in Benzinga's Future of Digital Assets in New York, November 19th. John Patrick Mullen, Irish Bull. I like that. I feel like I met him. Pretty awesome, man. Mantra DAO. I've been in Mantra for a long time. I got into Mantra at the last rally. You know what I'm saying? The last time, like. Mantra's been around for 4 years. I started buying Mantra DAO when it was first came. I might actually have some on my wallet somewhere. I got to look for it. I definitely should. I was staking it too somewhere. Oh, Mantra. AEROBUD, they donate to animal shelters. AEROBUD for wrapped ETH. I think they should have put it on Sol if they were donating. Wow, that thing ripped though. Unbelievable. It's a 5x in 5 days. I think someone asked about it yesterday, right? I don't know. Wow, out of nowhere, booming to the upside. AEROBUD. I tell you what, I don't know. I mean, you figure it would have to come back at this point to a 618 fib. Maybe not. Maybe it's just, donations abound and it keeps ripping. But someone's going to take some profits and create a catalyst move down. You can slap on the moving averages. And all I need is really all I need is the 21 or the 200. Crazy. I hit 21 by hitting the number twice with my fingers. It was weird. Happened. It was more like I hit the buttons at the same time. 21, 2-1. It was just bang. Yeah, so that tells me it's just so unlikely you're going to continue to pump. You got to pull back. You pull back more bullishly, you make an upward trending flag. But to me, it says you're coming somewhere back to 1 4/10 cent. Nice move for AEROBUD, but dang, that's unsustainable in my humble opinion. Maybe it continues to pump, but that's unsustainable in my humble opinion. Let's look at CETUS. Continues to follow the great SWE. CETUS USDT. And we're gonna have to close on time today. I can't go to one in the afternoon like I've been doing. As you can see, I have an appointment for my truck, my Escalade, whatever. Who cares? Someone should be doing that stuff for me and keep me in the charts all day long, right? But it's good for me to do mundane tasks every once in a while. Like after I've been in the charts since 7 in the morning. I need an hour for my mind. Just good to be out and about, and then I can come back in. I see the charts a little differently, see the market, CETUS looks good, like it's going to continue. It just got to find its Adam and Eve double bottom here, and it's probably going to moon. I like where it's at, and I like the support it's holding, and I believe in SWE, so I believe CETUS is going to move. Whenever I bring up CETUS, might as well look at DeepBook. DeepBook looks very, very ready for a big move. Look at the consolidation on DeepBook here. And it's early bird style, but this thing is, I love it. And it's the low cap play on SWE. All right. And I see a move here from 6 to 17. I see a 3X coming here faster than people. Once they all realize what it is. See, no one's made this connection yet, but they're all going to. They're going to be like, oh, SWE's too heavy, but I can get into DeepBook. Once they fully make that connection, we're going to get the rippage. That's when things are going to get crazy. 15-minute looks interesting. 1 minute attempting to reset. Not buying it just yet here. 5-minute looks good though. Above the 200 MA. That is your cup and handle we kind of were waiting on for Bitcoin. And could it do some damage cheese damage? It very well may. Doing damage to the upside, right? Okay, thank you to Ivan Roque. Can you look at GPU Node AI? That's just consolidating. Really not. I don't know why people keep asking about the same thing. It's really not much to talk about with it. Just, it's consolidating. You either buy it in that consolidation and believe it, or you don't. You see what I'm saying? Either you believe in this up and down consolidation or you don't. Anywhere near the bottom trend line and closer to the 200, it's the cheaper price. Anywhere further away, it's the extension. Wait for it to consolidate. I see a move further to the upside. You got to believe in it. It's a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom here that's hard to see, but I see it. It could hit a neckline, and it's likely to go to the upside. Either you believe in this coin or you don't at this point, and you buy the low prices, or you don't at this point. Not much more I could talk about when it comes to GPU Node AI. This is like a long-term hold. I want to get in. If you swing traded, fine. Swing traded up to possibly 125. AEROBUD there, and we are swinging through these super chats. We just went boom, 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 boom. CETUS, Aerodrone, GPU, bang, 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 bang. AI, please, sir. It's around 49 cents. Are you still bullish on Aero? Been with you since 1,500 subs. Keep changing lives. Thank you. God bless you, the Hoover family. That's very nice of you. Like button, y'all. If you don't really truly want to pump the market, give it a like. Is a small but very important choice you could make. Helps more people to know and get into the market. Equals to you making gains. Yeah, thank you. When you hit the like button, it helps your own bags pump to the upside because more people know about cryptocurrency. AI, another person, 2 people asked about AI. Check out when. My friend, can we please check out GALA? Thank you. Wow, a lot of stuff coming in. So we have AI USDT. AI USDT here. I think I forgot an S. Is that the AI society or is it? Let's go here. I think you're asking about the protocol, that the prophecy, right? I don't know. AI wrapped ETH. Any Inu? See, I don't know. There's too many AIs. He said AI about 49 cents. Please, sir, 89, around 0.49. I guess I'll go to coin market cap and see if I can figure out what you guys are asking. You could be a lot more specific when a coin has like multiple tickers, please. Like there's Sleepless AI. I'm gonna give you that one. This is my favorite one, so I'm giving you this one. AI USDT here. I think I messed up by adding an S in there. That Sleepless AI. I own this coin. I think it's hot. One of the lowest cap AI coins. When AI rips, I think this thing is going to just take over and do damage. This thing is my sleeper hold for a big, big gain. People think I'm nuts. And nobody talks about this thing. It accumulated after a massive dump. But when AI rips again, I see Sleepless AI making a move. I like what I'm seeing right now. I'm telling you, it looks like Sleepless AI is going to make a big pump. 57% gains up to the target at Sleepless AI. And I still hold this coin with the belief that one day a big move is coming for Sleepless AI. For sure, looks like it could do some damage. Sleepless AI for sure. Added to the radar, I'm in already. All right. Watch list, radar, whatever you want to call it. And it's got AI. Like, I don't know how they were lucky to get that. Everyone wants that ticker. Sleepless AI. AI never sleeps. I want my AI to sleep. Take a nap. So it can feel better about itself. Are you bullish on Aero? Yes, I am. Yeah. Check out when. When can we check out when? 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 I need a max win. When coin. It was hot back in the day. I remember no one talked about it for a while. Broke above the 200 MA on the daily. Now you flag it out. You know, when things break the 200 on the daily, they rip. It's a very simple strategy. And then I wait for flags and bullish patterns and take it. So bullish patterns are great, but they play out way better when you break the 200 MA. Like that's when you want to make your first big move. And this is a rounded bottom, bit of a cup and handle. I do see this making a move. I'll put an alert on it though. It's not ready just yet. I think I can fine tune it for the lifers. Look at the market cap too as well and see what I'm playing with. Can we look at GALA? Somebody said GALA. Again, GALA broke above the 200 MA. Same exact scenario. Listen to me. Last time we got above the 200, beginning of the rally. Got to beginning of a rally, right? Rallies begin when you break that 200 MA. Finally, they gave everyone a second chance to get back into this market, and that dip, unbelievable. So now, I mean, I see two things, but I see a break above the 200 MA. So you would suggest that we're not going lower than 2.7 anymore. I still own GALA. It's funny, I forgot about it, that a fact that I own this coin. And I see a consolidated move up here making the flag. Just give it some time to consolidate. I see GALA pumping though. It'll be almost 5 cents before you know it. I'm in it already, but it's above the 200 MA and consolidating. It's doing exactly what I want it to do before a bigger pump. Also making a parabola here on the smaller time frame. I mean, I see GALA booming to 4759 not too long from now. All right. Ripping these super chats up. We love you guys. We appreciate you. $193 in chat revenue. 2,700 people here. 1,133 likes. The 1133. Look at the numbers that follow me around. The 1133. 1133. Look at that. And hit those likes. Let's get them up to 2,000. Why not? We have 3,000 people here. What are you waiting for? We looked at and then we went backwards. We got Hezbollah's Cat. We got Digibyte. Can you look at METIS, Sam? We'll take a look at METIS from Crypto Billy. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Kadena, Jupe, and the coin is red. It was trending when you went to search for it. Trying to get your thoughts of the hype before the 100 market cap. I missed my due date to pay with the Discord, brother. It was like flying a plane with VFR and IFR required. Suddenly, I felt like Sandra Bullock on the movie The Net. Gus Nardelli. That makes me feel good, man. God bless you, Gus, man. I love you. You'll be able to do it soon. Just stick with me for a period of time. Agent Layer, Base AI's play. Agent AI Layer. It's really early. It might be worth a look. Agent AI. We like Agent AI Layer. We've been looking at Agent AI Layer. I like it. I like it 100%. It makes sense. You know? Here it is. Yeah, AIFUN. Right? Yeah, very small market cap and actually flagging pretty nicely. You know, ripped out and flagging out. I mean, that whole Agent AI has been ripping. This has been out only for a couple days, too. PNUT was quiet for a while, and then it was gone. Agent AI. You could buy it for Aerodrome, too, which is pretty crazy on base. Unlock real value, AI fund liquidity and boons. Bring your AI agents to life based on personalized Twitter personas or your own descriptions. AI fund token flow. Interesting. Like, I should have an AI get to know me. It should be making all my tweets for me. I shouldn't have to tweet ever again. The AI should, I could do it when I feel the need, but the AI should just be kind of, yeah, you know. This is hot. I don't see how this doesn't do numbers. This is something I would take a shot at, but no lock liquidity. I don't like that. Let's see what their Twitter looks like. 21 dollars on Twitter. Gate, MEXC, Aerodrome, AIFUN. So it's on MEXC too. Let's take a look. Agent Layer. We have looked at this a few times. You're probably going to see. We have looked at this. It just came out. Actually, you're right. When it came out, you already would have done a 5X already when it first dropped on MEXC. And there was that flag there. I think I was looking at that flag too on Friday night. I was just so tired and I was like, Agent AI. Honestly, this looks like something it's worth snatching a little bit of and seeing what happens. Right? And Bitcoin looks like it's getting the bounce now back to the upside. Looks like it's beat up and ready to make a bigger move now. I could be wrong, but Bitcoin's looking a lot better than it did 10, 20 minutes ago. All right. Shout out to MEXC, the least fees of the game. Awesome. Also access to some of the most coins in the game. All right. Jump on into the link in the description if you want to jump into MEXC. Link in the description of Weeks too as well. Both awesome premier exchanges. Like, I see this coin, SEI, I just put a boatload into it, but I see SEI about to load up. Soon SEI will be above 60 cents and people are going to wish they got in. Only a matter of time. SEI about to go to 60 cents. We'll put that out to the trading group officially at the right time. So that, yeah, AIFUN. Looks like we're going to get an AI rally like you read about. Like something crazy happening here. I kind of like this coin here. I'll DCN $500 3 times in a row and just make a nice little small because it's got a tiny market cap. I'll buy a little AI fund. We'll see what happens. Again, I don't have no idea who's in it or any of that stuff. So we'll see if we catch my limit order. You never know. I'm not going to chase it. I don't chase them. I replace them. Right? Can you take a look at JASMY and METIS? Yeah. And everyone, I got to get out of here. I said I got an appointment with the car, so I can't keep taking super chats after a certain amount of time. You can't get mad if I don't do them. Okay? And you can't yell at me and you can't get pissed. If your super chat comes in after 11:45, it's a good chance it's probably not going to get hit. I hate to say it because I want to take in as much revenue, but I got to be honest to the people. It's like a restaurant. You don't keep taking tables when the kitchen's backed up and then piss people off, right? I don't want to do that. JASMY looked like it's going to break out to the upside. You made a flag after you broke out of the bigger position. I'm in JASMY. I've got a boatload in it. I believe in it. It's going to rip. You know, this thing's going to move. JASMY up to possibly 3 cents sooner than later. JASMY looks nice. Another thing that I got to clean up and put out. So I got a lot of work ahead of me to do after I get off the live stream. A lot of coins to go over. A lot of stuff to clean up. All right? A lot of things to go over. Let's take a look at METIS for my man Crypto Billy. I can never let you down, Crypto Billy. I love you with all my heart, man. Let's take a look at METIS here and see what's happening. First thing we're going to do is that weekly and take a look at what we see on the bigger time frame. Hey, brother, sending you positive vibes as always. Wondering if you could check out this new meme. I just said I can't do another super chat. I just said it out loud. Are you listening? God bless you, Resi Rich. I love you, man, but I just said I couldn't do another super chat. I love you, though. Thank you. I mean, I could. I don't want to use the can, but it's unlikely I'm going to be able to get to it. I have to leave. METIS is in the giant cup and handle. Came all the way back down to support. I mean, that's like a full-blown 886 retracement. I mean, even further down, yeah, 886 down to 886. I mean, that's when you hit rock bottom. It doesn't go any further than that. Still a little overbought. The weekly looks interesting. Let's take a look at our daily. Daily's about to crack the 200 MA though, you know, and that's when things get busy. That's when things start to change. And then you can make your gap up to the VRVP up to 85. So it looks like you're going to get your move back, and you'll probably crack back to these highs here at 156. And METIS is sitting what at like $46. So I do see a 3x coming out of this. It's going to take its time. Not my coin. I personally probably will not be holding any METIS. But I'm not, that doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world. It doesn't mean that it's not going to do what it could do. Right now, I would flag out the 8-hour time frame. It's a nice go-to time frame. Look for it to make a nice symmetrical triangle here and get tight. Look for something like this to occur, and then that would be your next move if you were adding or thinking of swing trading. And a really nice rounded bottom there too for METIS. Once it breaks above 51 cents, it can gap very fast back to 86. There's really not a lot of resistance. A little bit of chop at 59, but that's about it for METIS. All right. And then Cadena, and then Jupiter, and I don't know if I can do anymore. I will be late for my appointment at this point. What appointment? Your only appointment is us, Sammy. I agree. I agree. So I love Jupe, and Jupe continued to pump. And now every coin is in a very similar position here. From SEI to Jupe, they're all doing this. They're retesting this top trend line, forming beautiful consolidation. And a lot of coins are just getting ready, answering the call here. And Jupe is just another one, 117. Remember, we got into Jupe at, what, 50 and 60 cents. So we're already doubled our Jupe, and we make money on the staking. So, it could roll over. I'm not saying we're guaranteeing a bump. Anything is possible, but previous support is resistance. You get a bounce there, and I just don't see how Jupe doesn't make gains. Also moves with meme coins and Solana. You can buy a lot of stuff on it. It's awesome. Jupe, baby, Jupe. 3.81% gains there for Jupe, and the target would take you to, drumroll please, 172 for Jupe. Okay. Something that we could see happen to Jupe. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm bullish on Jupe. I believe this is going to be your bounce point right there. Best chance to get in, but you never know. We've been in Jupe for a long time. Loving it. No problems with Jupe. Liking where Jupe has been taking us so far. And remember, Jupe's up above $1. That's when the bull run's running. When we're below $1, that's when we're stressing. Jupe kind of was the gauge there. Okay, so we came up, came down, went sideways there for Bitcoin. Oh, and I'm hungry today. My stomach is a rumbling. Okay. Oh, bitty bitty Bitcoin playing games here, retesting this key level after such a nice move this morning. We made gains though, didn't we though, folks? Bit of a falling, broadening wedge, see? Attempting to double bottom, and we knew we were going to retest, but and look, when we started the move, good thing we sold. If you didn't sell, the move went all the way back down. That's why I remember when I sold the excitement. I mean, that's where you make the money in the move. Yeah, billions enter Bitcoin. Altcoin, nah. Altcoins look good on Total 3. People are too stressed, man. They're not looking at the facts. They're just spewing what other people are telling them. I see a lot of repeated nonsense on crypto Twitter, man. So I don't repeat a lot. I stay in my own zone. If you come here, you get your own, you get like some unbiased, unique knowledge. Hey, Sammy, can you look at Kadena? The chart is amazing. Moses Arosti. We'll take a look at that. Thank you, brother. And there's Jupe. Hey, it's me again. The ticker for the coin is blah, blah, blah. When you went to search for it, try getting your thoughts on the hype before 100 MC. I missed my due date. Oh, yeah. Funny. Awesome. And I think I got to all the super chats. Could you check out this new meme? $3 on Solana. It's literally called $3. You mean S3? I don't know where. Three Musketeers. That's kind of cool. The Musketeers, get it? That could do damage. That might actually take off because that was a cool picture. And I remember that kind of resonating with me too. And anyway, that could get $1 billion. I feel like that could easily get to 10 million in 10x. I'd keep that on your radar. Three Musketeers. That's interesting. Yeah, and I don't know what the super chat means. Sending you positive vibes. Was wondering if you could check out this new meme. $3 on Solana. I don't know. You know, is it called $3? I'm open-minded. I have no idea. All right. Anyway, we got through all the super chats, everybody. I'm pretty sure we did them all. Bueno was the last one here, and then I got to run. Bueno on Sol. I mean, it's been running, and now it's time to kind of for the chickens to roost a little bit. You always pull a fib when you see this move. And you see where you're coming back down, 618 Fibonacci golden pocket. That's a lot of times where you do get the reversal back to the upside. If you believe in this coin, that's where it's going to probably reverse. All right. Everybody, I got to jump out for the day. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bitcoin holding 91,400. Looking like it's going to get a pretty nice move here to the upside for BTC. Only time will tell, but I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. 91,500 holding above the 200 MA on the 5-minute time frame. Could give us a nice coverage for a bigger move to 94,730 for BTC. All right. Crypto is growing more quickly than the early internet. Don't miss out. Amen. It's time to focus and learn while we're here, everyone. Pay attention, absorb the positivity, and learn some great information, and keep coming back. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow for another absolutely bodacious, amazing, fun-filled, love-filled, positive, energetic live stream, baby. Believe in yourselves. You can, you will. You are the best. Remember, don't wait for the ship to come get you. Swim out to it. You got to make your reality. You got to make it happen. The secret to success is getting started. What are you going to start today that's going to change your life? Crypto lifers, I love you all. Crypto is life. I guess I